This is a disposable camera, and for the last year, I carried one around every single day, capturing some of my favorite moments from the year. Let me show you some of my favorite pictures I've taken. There is something really special about film photography or taking pictures on disposable cameras. It's the way different film captures lighting, colors, the way different textures come out. It gives a unique feeling that you can't really capture on a digital camera, even through editing or on your iPhone. But the thing that I love most about film photography and shooting on a disposable camera like this is it's not perfect. It's not instantaneous, you can't see your photos right away, and you don't get unlimited chances like you do on a digital camera or on your iPhone. But I think it's those things that make shooting on film even more fun to do and even more rewarding. With just over a year left in college, I wanted to authentically capture some of these special moments as my time at Bradley comes to a close. I felt that the best way to do that was with a disposable camera. So with a couple days left in 2024, I decided to challenge myself to shoot on a disposable camera for an entire year. The rules for my challenge were really simple. 12 cameras, 12 months. 1 camera each month, 27 photos on each camera, no do-overs, no new cameras, just point, shoot, and pray. I wish in this video I could show you guys every photo that I took, but there's too many of them. I just want to show you some of my favorites, one from each month along with some honorable mentions, and give you a little explanation of what was going on behind the scenes. My favorite photo from January is this picture of myself, Balzer, my roommate, and one of my other teammates, Caleb. This was our first real session back in Peoria after a long winter break, so it was just a lot of fun being back in town with the guys and having a real session together after training alone for an entire month. This month's honorable mention goes to this picture of the boys at trivia night at Fieldhouse with some root beer floats. For the month of February, I have 2 photos, but it's really of the same thing. The first one is a picture of me with the Bradley script logo painted on the ceiling of our attic right after I finished painting it up there. And the second one is Trixie, one of my teammates, signing her name next to all the other athletes on the team. The honorable mention in the month of February goes to packing my old Nissan Rogue with 10 dudes after a morning practice at the Dome. March is this photo of some of my closest friends, Ian and Ismo. This is only one photo of the entire trip, but it just heavily reminds me of a very fun experience with those guys, going out to Colorado and just creating a bunch of memories with them. The honorable mention in the month of March is this pic of me and Ian at the bottom of the iconic Magnolia Road after a tough 16-mile long run. April was an easy one to decide my favorite photo. Near the end of the last school year, we started going to Jimmy's to hang out and chat, and this was just one of those nights with some great people as we were trying not to think about graduation and just enjoy the moment. The honorable mention in the month of April goes to Caleb and Ian in the backyard. We had many bonfires that spring, and it's just a great memory to have, having all those people over all the time. May was a great month, and we had to say a lot of goodbyes that month, but 2 pics really stood out to me. After the Outdoor Track and Field Conference Championships, we had our usual party, and a group of us decided to pull an all-nighter and drive to the Bob Michael Bridge to catch the sunrise. The honorable mention photo for the month of May goes to Ian and I's picture of us in our gowns for graduation. R.I.P. Ian though. He ain't dead, he just doesn't go to Bradley anymore, and I miss him a lot. The month of June was an easy pick, and it's only 2 words. Jack Kroll. Jack came into nationals with the 85th fastest time in the nation. He barely sneaked in after regionals and had one of the most insane prelim races I have ever seen, and he went on to finish 6th overall in the nation in the men's 1500. This is a story and a photo that I'm going to be talking about and bringing up forever. Being able to see one of my closest friends accomplish something so incredible and being able to be there and capture it all is something I'll never truly forget. The honorable mention of this month goes to the creative team at Tailgate and Tall Boys Music Festival. July was also an easy one, and it's a pic of the gang at Moomers in Traverse City. Nothing screams more July than Traverse City with this amazing group of friends. Every time we go to Traverse with this group, it never disappoints, and neither does Moomers ice cream. And this picture will always bring me back to Traverse City. Honorable mention of this month goes to this picture of a Royal Otis concert that I went to with Melanie, a really cool band to see live and a great experience. August is this picture of Poor Bros Trivia Night in Peoria Heights. This picture is just a great memory of coming back to school in August and getting back into the swing of things. I think we got 3rd in trivia that night and got a little gift card, but it was just such a fun time. Honorable mention of this month goes to Melanie and Isaac cleaning up the dye table with some new paint for the year. September was kind of a hard month to choose, but I think this picture of Caleb, Alicia, and Schmalls is easily the best one. We were having a tea party after a race, and they were all playing Beer Kart, and I just got the perfect shot of them smiling and having a good time. It's just so pure and wholesome. Honorable mention of this month go to Balzer and Caleb at Ribbon Records, and Melanie picking apples at Tanner's Orchard. 2 good memories, one of them a little bit funnier than the other. October is definitely this picture of JD, Caleb, and Coach Carlson on the bike as we're finishing up our long run. During the cross season, the 3 of us always did our long runs together, and all the random things that happened during them is just something I'm always gonna remember. But this picture captures the fall vibe that I yearn for every year. Orange leaves, nice trail, it's probably chilly outside, just chef's kiss perfection. And the honorable mention of this month goes to me and Caleb's Halloween costumes. I went as Happy Gilmore's caddy, and he went as Happy Gilmore himself. November's gotta be this picture of myself, Brayden, and Luke after the turkey trot. This one is a little bittersweet for me because this was my last real run before taking a 3-month break from running due to a torn meniscus and a stress reaction in the patella. I live for the turkey trot and will never miss it no matter what, which is why I love this photo so much. The honorable mention goes to this delectable plate of food at the Myers Thanksgiving dinner that I absolutely housed. And to wrap the year up, my favorite photo from December is a picture of myself and my beautiful girlfriend Melanie on New Year's Eve. This was my first New Year's in Chicago and it was just great. It was a great night overall and I played a lot of darts with Neil. He smoked me in cricket probably 3 times, so this photo of us 3 gets an honorable mention for sure. Over the year, using these disposable cameras was a really great learning experience for me. When I first started, I wasn't really sure the best uses for them, when the best lighting was, but after some time and some trial and error, I really started to understand where these cameras work the best, so I'd like to share some advice and some things I learned with you. So most of the disposable cameras you'll buy are 400 ISO film or something similar, meaning they almost work anywhere as long as you use the flash. So anything in broad daylight or harsh lighting, you're good to not use the flash and the photo should turn out great. My general rule of thumb is that if you're ever unsure about whether to use the flash or not, I would just turn it on just in case. If it's slightly overexposed, you can go into post and edit that to take down the highlights. But I learned the hard way so many times, not putting the flash on when I was unsure, and most of the times the photos just came out underexposed or I couldn't see them at all. So when in doubt, just turn the flash on. Another big thing to keep in mind is the framing. Looking through the viewfinder gives you a pretty good idea of what will be in the frame and what won't be, but sometimes I would take a picture up close expecting that person to be in the frame and then the top of their head was cut off. So I recommend just being mindful of that, and if you ever think someone or something might be cut off, I would just take a step back for safety and shoot from there, and most of the time you'll be good. Also, I'm sure you guys know this already, but disposable cameras are not really nice cameras. They're very easy to use, they're very simple. You can carry them around in your pocket and use them whenever you want. Some of these photos are gonna turn out terrible and not as you expected at all. And then on the contrary, some of the photos that you think are gonna turn out terrible turn out great. And that's where the joy comes from in developing these photos and using a disposable camera. Most of the photos I took were of people, group shots at parties, events, races, evenings grilling out back, friends hanging out, but I also did take a decent amount of photos of scenes, natures, cities, plates of foods, so I urge you to try and do the same. Just get creative with it. Take a pic when no one's looking, start counting down from 5 that you're about to take a picture so no one has time to think and they just gotta smile. Just look for ways to take some of the most authentic photos you can, and I feel like that's when you get the best ones. I'd also like to add that this just made me a better creative overall. I do a lot of my work in photo and video, so using a disposable camera really helped with my shot selection, deciding what moments are worth capturing, framing it properly, and taking the best shot I can. So it's really up to you to capture anything you want, take any photo you want, because every photo is going to have a different story, a different meaning behind it, and that's what makes using a disposable camera so special. It's really up to you to decide what you want to do with your photos. Here's what I did every time I got a set developed. My process was the same every time. I'd get the physical copies and a CD with the digital copies in a folder like this. I'd label the back of each photo with a little description and a date if I knew when it was taken, and then I'd upload the original files to a Google Drive folder. After that, I would bring them into Lightroom, just make some minor edits to them, and then re-upload them to the same folder, so then both the edited and non-edited photos were in there. And then after that, I would make a short 30-second video recapping the month using a song that feels like that month or has the vibe of that month.
That's the way every day goes. Every time we've no control. Wanna be where you are. I just can't walk away. You drive me crazy. I'm feeling rough, I'm feeling wrong in the time of my life. Sally, that feeling's coming.
I kept the same style of editing, doing this scrapbooky feel and posting each month on TikTok for another place to have these memories stored. I'm a very nostalgic person, so anytime I go back and watch these videos, I immediately get transported back to that month and I just reminisce on all those great memories I made. I think everyone should try this or do some sort of version of this, but if you do decide to do this for a year, I will warn you, it is a little bit expensive. So let me break down the budgeting of it all. So I ordered an 8-pack of disposable cameras off Amazon for $150 and then a 4-pack for $80, which came out to be just under $20 per camera, which is a couple dollars cheaper per camera than the ones that you can buy at Walgreens or CVS. As for developing, I took them to the Walgreens photo counter to have them develop, which was about $18 per camera to develop and get the photos back on digital and physical prints. So all in, the cameras cost me roughly $230 and it cost me about $220 to develop all of them, which comes out to be about $450-ish all in. So even though it is a little pricey if you choose to have someone develop your photos for you, I'm still very satisfied with the decision that I made to do this and go through with this. Having 320 tangible photos to hold on to with the story behind each one of them is such a memorable thing and something that I'm going to be able to look back on many years from now. If you want to check out the full album of photos from 2025, I'll have that link down below, as well as the Amazon links to the disposable cameras that I ordered. And if you made it this far, thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out, and I hope you guys enjoyed.